y'all, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Patrice. If you're new here on my channel, I focus on fashion, beauty, cooking, a little bit of career, lifestyle. If that's content that you're interested in, make sure you click that like button, subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. Also, welcome back. Thank you to my returning supporters. I really appreciate you, girl. All right, y'all, so it is Saturday. I am leaving the house for the first time today. It is 4:30. I'm headed to a couple places. I'm headed to Ross. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have this same, I won't call it an issue because I don't think it's an issue because it's not causing problems in my life, but I have every couple weeks, I have like a new, I won't say every couple weeks, that's a little extreme. I would say every other month maybe, or every few months, I am hyper fixated on something. And so right now, I am currently hyper fixated on a bird feeder. I know on TikTok there are a lot of videos going around saying that millennials are just bypassing the midlife crisis stage and they're going straight to granny activities, and I'm like, whatever they want to call it, a granny activity, then I guess that's where I am. That came up quick. I guess that's just where I am because I am hyper fixated on getting a bird feeder. And I don't know, I really do believe that it's something that could just be very peaceful to have. And never have I been interested in bird watching, having a bird feeder. But I will also say I partly blame TikTok because I keep seeing videos of people having bird feeders and I'm like obsessed. So I want a hummingbird feeder, and I was watching my YouTube sis Doris. And I know one of her vlogs a few weeks ago, she was putting up, I think, a new hummingbird feeder. And I was just like, oh, and between her video and the TikTok videos, I'm like, okay, I want me a bird feeder. So I am looking for a bird feeder. I've seen them in Ross before. Fingers crossed I find one. If they don't have them in Ross, I've definitely seen them in Home Goods. So we'll go to Home Goods next. I'm starting with Ross because y'all know Ross is just, it's a little bit cheaper. Or I will say Ross is just a little bit more affordable than, there's a lot of people sitting in the car. Hold on a second. These parking spaces are so tight. But yeah, Ross is a little bit more affordable in my opinion than Home Goods. So I'm gonna start with Ross because y'all, we don't even know if I'm gonna like this whole new thing, right? We don't even know. Okay, y'all, so went in Ross. They didn't really have, well, they had the bird feeders, but they had, so I heard that hummingbirds are attracted to red, the color red, and I didn't see like a hummingbird feeder that was mostly red. And the ones that they had, they were glass. I didn't know how I felt about that because it's like out in the elements, like blowing around, and it's glass. I'm new to this thing, so I'm like, I don't think I need to start with glass. But I did walk out with a burger press for the grill. It's so random. The burger press was $8, and I had been wanting one for the last like couple of years. Like, yeah, you can use a spatula to press a burger, but you know, why not have a burger press, right? And there was like 2 people in line. Excuse me. So I was like, I'll get it. Because had that line been long, that burger press would have stayed right in that store. Because I didn't need it today. It's just a nice to have. But either way, I am headed to Home Goods. We'll see what they have. I hope they still have I hope they still have the bird feeders that I was looking at a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was a week ago. We'll see. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Y'all, I just finished getting my nails done. They're so pretty. I got the D&D, I think it's D&D 430 Fiore Red. So pretty. Absolutely love that red color. So y'all, I stressed my nail lady all the way out. Okay, so my appointment was at 11 o'clock. When I walked in, the nail tech that was at the door, one of the guys in there was like, Mindy is running behind. So I was like, okay, she's running behind. I'm thinking, I don't know how far behind she is. And I didn't ask only because I didn't even see her in there. So I was like, maybe she's not even here yet. Either way, I said, well, while I wait, can I just get a polish change on my toes? Because y'all know, I mentioned in a previous vlog, I don't get a pedicure every time I get my nails done. I get a pedicure like maybe every other time, or maybe every couple of times. So maybe a pedicure like once every like 2 months, because I like the warmer months, I just don't need a pedicure that often. And so when I don't get a pedicure, I just get a gel polish change just to kind of refresh the polish, right? Okay, so sorry for the dark light. The sun is kind of like going in and out. Well, I'm going like past trees. And so I was like, I'll just get a gel polish change while I wait. So he said, okay. Sat down at one of the pedicure seats, and lady comes out and start getting my toes ready for the gel polish change. And while she's doing her thing or whatever, I was thinking, I still don't see Mindy, the lady that does my nails. So I was like, okay, this is actually a good time for me to get the gel polish change. So then when I get my nails done, when I'm done with my nails, like, I'm good, I can leave. Like, gel polish change already done. And so, and she was like, kind of after she removed my old polish, she was like, oh, I think somebody said something to her. You know how they talk in their language or whatever. And then she said, you're getting a gel feel. She was like, wait, you're getting a gel feel? And I was like, yeah, I'm waiting on Mindy. She goes, I'm Mindy. I'm like, oh, you're Mindy? Now, I've only gone to her like maybe 2 or 3 times. So I'm still getting used to how she look or whatever. And she always has, well, most of them, they always have a mask on. But for some reason, I don't know why I thought she looked a little different. Child, I didn't even know that was her. And she goes, I'm Mindy. I'm like, oh, I have a gel feel at 11. I was like, I have a gel feel at 11. And she looks at the time like, and you could tell she's processing like, wait, I have another appointment. Do I have enough time? Like, you could tell at that point she kind of went into panic mode because it's now like 11:15. And again, my gel feel was at 11. I'm thinking that this is another lady and I'm still waiting on Mindy. Child, that was Mindy the whole time. So she, at that point, she had removed the old gel polish on my toes. And I said, well, if you want to do the gel polish change on my toes after you do my nails, that's fine with me. I said, even somebody else can put the polish on my toes. Like, I'm not as particular about the pedicure as I am, the manicure, the nails part. I said, I didn't say that, but I said, somebody else can do my polish on my toes. And so at that point, she didn't really say, she ain't had no attitude or nothing, but she started moving very fast. And I was like, yeah, this lady is like, you're not about to jeopardize my appointment schedule or whatever. But like I said, I think she was thinking about her 12 o'clock and if what just happened is going to now throw her off for the day. You could tell she went into panic mode. And I was like, sorry. I was like, I didn't know you were Mindy. I was like, I didn't even recognize you. I don't know why. I don't know if they all just start looking the same to me. I don't know. I don't know. But at that point, so we stopped that. She cleaned up or whatever. And I'm stopping in this Dollar Tree. She cleaned up or whatever, and then she quickly like set up her nail station and she motioned for me to come over and sit down. At that point, it was 11:15. So, child, she is flying through the nail process. Like, she is moving fast. I was like, Lord, I just stressed this lady out. But I could tell she's seasoned, and she has been doing nails for a very, very long time. So even though she was in rush mode, I could tell she's still going to do a good job because she's very particular about her work, which is one of the things I really like about her. And then also, she's a stickler for that schedule, which I love that too, because I know she's going to get me pretty much in and out. But when I say that lady was flying through that gel field, I was like, you know what, it works for me, because that means I won't be in here too long. And she finished the gel field at like 11. It was like, I saw the time on her phone, it was like 11:57. And she didn't shortcut me at all. Like, all of her steps that she normally takes, she still took those steps, even though she was like flying by. But the fact that she started doing my gel polish change, you know, at that 11 o'clock hour when she was supposed to have been starting on my gel field at the time, I would have stopped her if I knew that was her, but I did not know that was her. I thought I was waiting on Mindy, and the whole time she was Mindy. But as I think about it, I'm like, if she knew she had a gel field, I guess it was what they communicated with her, because if she knew she had a gel field, for her to sit down and then change my gel polish, I would think she would have caught herself and said, wait a minute, you're here for a gel field. Like, don't go off of don't go out. Like, if you know that wasn't your schedule. I don't know, I'm not saying this on her, but I just was like, she sat down and did it when you know you have a gel field at 11, not a toe polish change, because that wasn't even on my appointment. I just threw that in. Child, like I said, I had that lady stressed out. But interesting enough, she finished my nails, and then I guess like at 12 o'clock, I didn't see anybody walk in, so I was like, okay. At 12 o'clock, they look like they're going to be a little late. Maybe she could finish like the polish on my toes too, and I don't have to go to somebody else, because everybody else was like busy. And so we went back over to the pedicure chair. She did the gel polish on my toes in 12:05, and she was like, I was on my last round of the UV light. 2 clients walked in, and I was like, I think this might be her 12 o'clock. But at that time, she was finishing me up. So her 12 o'clock client probably had to wait like maybe like a couple minutes for her, like literally maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But I definitely gave her a pretty good tip, because I had that lady stressed out. I had that lady stressed out. But yeah, but I got my, got my hands done and got my toes refreshed, and so I'm good. Y'all, I'm about to head in this Dollar Tree. I went in Dollar Tree the other day. They have some really cute like summer entertaining pieces, like maybe outdoor entertaining, like grilling, like just decor. And so the Dollar Tree I went in, they were really, really low on what they had. And so I wanted to at least, like, I was like, if I get like some of these plates or like the serving dishes, I want to make sure I can get like a set. Like, you'll see, like, they have different prints or whatever, and they have different prints or whatever, and they only had like 2 or 3 of each like style in the Dollar Tree I went in the other day. So I'm in a different Dollar Tree to see if I can get at least 4, like maybe 4 plates, not just 2 or 3. We'll see. Hey y'all, popping on really quick. I left my camera downstairs, but I want to show y'all what I'm wearing this evening. I am headed to How Sweet the Sound. I think it's a concert, but has like some of our like gospel favorites that's performing, so I'm looking forward to it. It's down in DC, so I got to get up out of here, but this is what I'm wearing. The earrings, really cute. They are from H&M. This colorful rhinestone necklace is from Shein. Okay, the white bodysuit, it is from Amazon, and it is sleeveless. I love like the cut up top is so like feminine. And then the jeans are from American Eagle, super stretchy, jegging, skinny jean, whatever we want to call it. This cute purse, watermelon, isn't it the cutest? It is from Zara, but it's a couple years old. And the red flats are from Target. Oh yeah, and my bracelet that y'all know I love, is from TJ Maxx. I might add a couple more necklaces, but that's the look for tonight. Okay, so y'all, I added a couple more necklaces just to give a little necklace stack situation, and I'm liking it. Really, really cute. Oh, and my fragrance is so soft, so feminine. It smells beautiful, and it's affordable. Delilah. You can get it on Amazon. I'll link all of this stuff down below. Okay, let me go. Bye. As you see, I'm in the car. But on my way down to DC, it's going to take probably another hour to get down there. So I'm going to be in the car for a little minute. Traffic is crazy today. Holiday weekend. And even shoot, on a good day, it still takes about an hour for me to get to DC from my house. So I just stopped to Taco Bell before I left my area. And did y'all know Taco Bell had nuggets? Like, I saw someone's vlog, I think it was Chelsea Janae, and she ordered the nuggets from Taco Bell. But did y'all know Taco Bell had nuggets? Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I just heard. So I just ordered some nuggets. Well, not just ordered, but I ordered some nuggets from Taco Bell. I don't think this car know where they going because they are all over the place. They all over the place. Go! But got these chicken nuggets. I'm gonna try them on camera with y'all, and they had like 4 different sauces you could choose from, and then also you could order either a 5-piece or 10-piece nuggets only, or with a meal. I just got the nuggets only, and I got a chicken chalupa, no sour cream, because I don't like sour cream. But I'm gonna try these nuggets, and we're gonna see what they hitting it for. That's a big box full of, well, what is it, 5 nuggets? Sound half empty. And then I got this bell sauce. I don't even know what the bell sauce is, and I ain't have time to be asking the man what the bell sauce is, so we about to see. I just hope it's nothing that's gonna set my mouth on fire. Okay, these are the nuggets. Okay, that's the nugget. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I thought they were about to look like McDonald's nuggets. The bell sauce is like an orange colored sauce. I don't know. I feel like it's giving, it might be giving like a little mayo, a little tomato. No, probably not tomato. I don't know. It reminds me of, just from looking at this bell sauce, it almost looked like a comeback sauce. Have y'all ever heard of that sauce? It's like a mix of like mayo, hot sauce, and like some spices. All right, let's see. Got this white shirt on. These nuggets are tender. Not greasy, which is good. Okay. 1 out of 10. I got a nuggets? Oh. They gave me 2. 2 nuggets. Better than that. Okay, maybe 3. A 1 out of 10. Maybe a 7. I don't mean to be smacking y'all. Maybe a 7. A strong 6.5. So I'm basically just trying to put something on my stomach because I don't want to be searching for food in DC. Well, I won't even have time before I get there. And the venue, I've been to this venue before, and they had hot food, and then they had snacks as well, but I don't know if that was just for that particular event. My husband and I, we had went and saw Lettucey and Kim at this venue probably a year ago. And they had food then, but I don't know if that's going to be the same setup for this event. But I briefly mentioned, as I was like showing y'all what I was wearing, that I'm going to How Sweet the Sound. So I'm team bring back gospel choirs. Like, I absolutely love gospel choirs. I love music. I am a music lover. So y'all might hear me listening to gospel today. And, you know, faith is very important to me. But also, you may hear me listening to Jeezy next week when I work out. Like, my husband called me righteous and ratchet. Whatever. I love music. So, I'm at a gospel concert tonight, but I very much may be at a Jeezy concert in a couple months. So, it is what it is. I mean, God's still working on me. But I love gospel choirs. I love old school gospel. And so this event, How Sweet the Sound, is supposed to have some of our gospel favorites, but more so those that have been in the game for a long time and just got some classics, got some hits. And so I'm looking forward to it. I'm meeting one of my girlfriends there. And yeah, so it should be a good time. I haven't been to DC in a few months, and the last time I was in, matter of fact, the last few times I was in DC, I wasn't the one doing the driving. I was a passenger princess, and today I'm doing the driving. And even though I used to be in DC all the time, driving in that chaos and all of that, I've kind of gotten out of that routine. And quite frankly, child, I barely have the patience for it at this point. But we're just hoping for a smooth drive in and a smooth drive out. And the parking garage that I already picked my parking. I already purchased parking. Parking garage is a half a mile from the venue. It was one of the closest parking garages, so half a mile, child. But that was why I put on flats. One of the reasons why I put on flats, because we don't know what this half mile is gonna feel like. And then, it's probably gonna be, even though we have seats at the venue, like just out of, the nature of what it is, music concert, I'll probably be standing up. And so yeah, so that's the game plan. So I will try to pick y'all up when I get there. This is a whole interesting setup here, because I got this prepaid parking pass in this garage. Okay. Y'all, we at this Ronald Reagan building. They had to check my trunk and my back seat before coming in this garage. But this was one of the closest parking garages, and I can tell it's huge too. And then the lady was like, park in orange so you can come out on 14th Street. And for her to say all that, this must be a big garage. I know it's dark. Get up. Is this the exit? Lord, wait a minute. Oh, okay, 14th Street. It looked like the exit down there because of the, well, it say exit, but and then there's the cashier. Okay, additional parking. Listen, you go ahead. Okay, you gonna let me go? All right, cause child, that's the kind of stuff. Okay, she said parking at orange. Alright, we still going. Parking. Okay, let's see what's down here. It's not too bad. And they said I can park anywhere, like nothing is off limits. Okay, I'm about to take, wait a minute. Okay, so okay. We got some options. Because sometimes these parking garages in DC, we don't have no options. Worth nothing. I might park here. She said, wait a minute, this is not. Is this orange? This ain't orange. Wait a minute. She said park at orange. Hold on. I don't think this is orange. This is green. Thought we had something. Okay, so orange. Alright, let's go over here. That's green. That's orange. That say do not enter though. Okay. Why am I batting my nose still down, child? Alright, so okay. This is green on the right and orange on the left here. Okay, alright. Okay. I think I see a space right beside this elevator. This might be good. Because then, okay, the event started at 6, y'all. It's 5:50. Child, it took a lot to get here. Everybody named Mama is outside. Okay, so, lady, what you doing? Well, sir, driving the lady. Lord, he done ran up on the curb, child. That's your vehicle. Alright, let's park here. I use the bathroom. I feel like I've been in the car forever. Make sure I don't. Okay. We in there. Y'all, and I still gotta walk half a mile. You know this is a big parking garage when it had a sign for the food court. Okay. Alright. Let me get myself together. I'll pick y'all back up in a minute. Hubby and I just did a quick grocery run, so I'm gonna do a quick grocery haul so y'all can see what we got. We're gonna throw some food on the grill later, so a lot of this is what we're cooking today, and then I picked up a few items for the week. Okay, all right, so let's get started. Okay, so we have this, we went to Walmart. We have this ground beef chuck. I picked that up. Also, we're going to, because we're gonna have burgers today, grilled burgers, and then we're also gonna do some ribs. These are pork St. Louis style ribs. Y'all see they were $16.34, but these look pretty meaty, so that's gonna be good. Hubby wanted some more starch, so picked up this Faultless Heavy Finish starch. Also, I needed more pine sol. Absolutely love the smell of pine sol. Needed more bleach, so picked up this Low Splash meadow scented bleach. Got some liquid IV to stay hydrated. Also, I love these flavor mix-ins for our water. So that's the raspberry lemonade, and this is the tropical mango punch. Barbecue sauce for the ribs. I'm actually gonna dock this up and add a few more ingredients, but we got the Sweet Baby Ray's. Needed some more spray oil, so I got the butter flavored one. Paper plates. Kira will have breakfast for the week. This is what she'll eat before school. So the chocolate chip waffles. I don't know why I was about to say pick, but I am fixing pasta salad. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm gonna put this type of cheese in the pasta salad today, Italian style cheese. And I like this one because it's a blend of the mozzarella, Parmesan, provolone, and a few other cheeses. Picked up 2 cucumbers for the pasta salad. I also like to add a couple packets of this Italian dressing salad recipe. So basically it's Italian dressing seasoning if you're gonna fix Italian dressing from scratch. However, I use it as a seasoning in my pasta salad. It's so good. I also picked up a bell pepper. I don't really need this for today, but I just like to have it. Picked up some yogurt. My daughter liked these like eating the vanilla yogurt, so pick that up. For the burgers, some Kraft singles, buns for the burgers and the hot dogs, aluminum foil just to have. All right, so for the pasta salad, have this zesty Italian dressing. Gonna pour that all over the salad, and then I'm gonna add, like I mentioned, this dry seasoning. Yeah, so good. It's gonna be full of flavor. Picked up these bun size franks for the hot dogs. Small cherry tomatoes for the pasta salad. Yellow onion, just to have because I needed some more yellow onion. Fresh corn. Husband went ahead and shucked the corn while we was in Walmart, which I ain't mad at it. Less work for me to do. Needed some more garlic powder, so pick that up. I guess he has a sweet tooth, so he has these Good Humor strawberry shortcake bars. Not my thing, but he loves them. These are the noodles that we're using for the pasta salad. I love the multicolored ones. So picked up these Oreo muffins. I hadn't seen these before. They look good, but I got them mostly for my daughter. The cinnamon, actually my nail went through these, but y'all, I hadn't seen these. These are the market side Walmart brand cinnamon sugar and apple muffins with streusel. I was like, ooh, okay, that's gonna be tasty. To drink, we have the Milo's extra sweet tea. The best one is the extra sweet one. It's so good. And then hubby picked up the lemonade, so we could probably make some half and halves or Arnold Palmer's, whatever you call them. And then also needed some more tissue. Picked up the Scott tissue, and I think that is it. I have a few more things to show y'all, so let me put this stuff up and then I'll pick y'all back up in a minute. Okay, y'all, I am back. Happy Memorial Day Monday. Okay, so I've been holding on to some items that I've been wanting to show y'all, so let's jump right in. Package from Amazon. Really cute top that I ordered. That's the color, and it's actually a little bit deeper than that, but it's lime green. I'll pop up a picture so y'all can see how it's gonna look, but really cute top. I think I got this in a large. Super stretchy, and I love like the softness of the material. But yeah, this is from Amazon. I was thinking this would be cute with like some jeans. So that's the first item. Yeah, so I'm excited about this top. I just hope it give what I needed to give. But I'll pop up a picture because I know just showing y'all that way it's not really doing anything. Y'all, so I went into Ross. What was I looking for? This was a few days ago. I think it was, oh, my hummingbird feeder. Yeah. My hummingbird feeder, which I found, but not in Ross. But when I was in Ross, I found these insect repellent fans. Really simple fans. They look pretty simple, but the whole purpose is to repel insects. You know, when you're outside sitting at, you know, your outdoor dining table and you want to keep the bugs away. So basically these blades are reflective, and apparently based on what it says, these reflective markings, or the reflective markings on the blades, they irritate the eyes of flying insects. So we'll see about that. But I was thinking it's a good way to keep like flies and like mosquitoes and all of that away, you know, while we're eating outside. So got those from Ross, 2 of them. I don't know if they take batteries. I didn't even, oh shoot, I don't know if I have batteries. It's battery operated. Ah, okay. I was just at Dollar Tree too. I might have a few batteries. We'll see. But this was $9.99. So I'll report back and let y'all know if it was effective or not. Next up, I went over to Home Goods because y'all know I was still looking for my hummingbird feeder, which I found at Home Goods. So from my research, there are a few colors that hummingbirds are drawn to, which is what I was going for because we don't have many trees in our backyard. Really, there's only one, and that is a tree that's actually on our neighbor's side of the fence. But because it's so huge, I'm thinking maybe that'll help draw in some of the birds. But also, hummingbirds are attracted to, I think, red pink, and it's like I want to say maybe orange, but I did come across a red hummingbird figure, and this was at Home Goods. It is glass, which I wasn't necessarily going for glass, but I thought this was really pretty. And I love this rib like cylinder here, but then it has all of the little feeding ports for the hummingbirds, and then that is what the card looks like. And this was $12.99. And so we'll see what happens. I went over to Lowe's and I bought the nectar, so I'm gonna put it up outside in a few, and I'll bring y'all along. While I was in Home Goods, I also picked up these LED solar path lights. They are black with a clear lens. These were $24.99, but in this packet it is a 6-pack. So I'm gonna set these up outside. Just really refreshing the outside of the house, getting it ready for summer. And so I think that's gonna add like a nice vibe to the front, but the hummingbird feeder is gonna go in the back. Did I tell y'all how much these were? $24.99. Then I have been mentioning to y'all that Dollar Tree has some really nice summer, like entertaining decor, or you know, you just like outdoor dining. If you're looking for some items at like a really inexpensive, affordable price, Dollar Tree is really bringing it this season. So let me show y'all. So first things first, because it's outdoor dining, I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I did not want to spend a whole lot of money on outdoor placemats, just because I just don't think it's worth it. Like spending $30 on some placemats for outside. I came across these at Dollar Tree. They're gold. How pretty is that? These are leaf placemats, and $1.25 a piece. I picked up 4. You can't beat it. They also came in green as well, but they only had 2 green ones. I have been to 2 or 3 Dollar Trees since I picked these up, and I cannot find any more, because I really also want to get the green ones as well, because they're just priced so good. Also, I went to a different Dollar Tree and I picked up, I just like to have these. They are little small mini containers. They're really good for when you're packing your lunch, for different like sauces, dressing. So I was thinking when my husband packed his lunch for work, these would be really good for like condiments. We have some, but I'm down to like 1, and it's on this last leg. And then I also picked up, y'all gotta check out Dollar Trees, like summer entertaining, grilling, decor. Like they are bringing it. So they also have, how pretty is this? So I picked up these cups, hard plastic. I picked up 4 of these cups. I think they're so pretty. Beautiful turquoise color, y'all, and they also come in like a cobalt or like royal blue color as well. Then they had these bowls. This was the last one. So pretty. So I can use that for some type of condiment when we cook out. Actually, we're grilling today, so I might be able to find something to do with that. I went ahead and picked up this like bucket or pail as well. This is in there, this beautiful, like, is it teal or turquoise? I think it's like turquoise. I just went ahead and got it. I probably won't even use it today, but this stuff is going fast. That wasn't the last one. This was the last one. The cups, I think there were only 2 of those left. Then I also picked up this serving platter. I think this may have been the last one. All of this was $1.25. I don't even know if I'm gonna use that today. But y'all, look at these. Serving platter. They're so pretty. I went ahead and picked up 2 of these. $1.25 a piece. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna put on them just yet. Maybe, you know, the hot dog buns, hamburger buns, maybe like I may put some saran wrap down, and I may actually put the hot dogs and hamburgers on. I was like, there's so many things that I can do with these. How pretty. It's so pretty. So pretty. And as you see, this is the set. And this also, they have like little straw cups as well. Like, and that was just one design. They had several other designs. There was like watermelon. There was like strawberry. Like, so good. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to put together these solar lights because I want to go ahead and get these outside while it's still daylight. So once the nighttime falls, they'll be like charged up enough to light up tonight. I think that'll be really pretty. So let me go ahead and do that now. Okay, y'all, I got this shepherd's hook here from Aldi. I wanted to share that really quick because I don't think I shared this with you guys. $10. Similar one was like $25 at Lowe's, I think. So I'm gonna put a potted plant on one side and I'm gonna put the hummingbird feeder on the other side. So I gotta put it together, but it don't look like a lot. At least I don't think so.